When people talking about Feng Shui and trying to make sure their home or business space has the right balance of the Qi energy movement and seeking out to create Feng Shui in their life, but do we really know what that means and what is exactly Feng Shui is? How does it really work? In this video, I am going to talk about how to apply Feng Shui into TU Dublin Grangegorman campus. It's a great style accommodation in a simple way to bring you some peace, clean, and vitality in our workspace.
According to a Chinese study, Feng Shui is one of the 5 arts of Chinese metaphysics, which observation of appearances through formulas and calculations. This is an ancient Chinese art and scientific method that was developed over 4,000 years ago in China. The Feng Shui practice discusses architecture in terms of invisible forces that bind the universe, earth, and humanity together, known as Qi. The harnessing of positive Qi. The philosophy of Feng Shui is deeply steeped in mindfulness, in slowing down and noticing the details of our life.
The word Feng Shui Chinese is translated to wind and water, means the weight of wind and water. These two elements that move, flow, and find the balance in the way they live their lives, by harmonizing their living space with the nature through spatial design. The wind is our breath, which carries auspicious Qi energy to the exterior and interior of our home and office space. And the most 60% water in our human body. The water delivers positive energy to revitalize our space and our body, which is the two forms of energy in the physical world. They are vital elements for life and survive, and both associated with the good health. Feng Shui came to mean good feng shui, and the idea based on the Taoist philosopher Lao Tzu in the 4th century BC, the visual and understanding of nature that then is alive and filled with the quality of energy which is called Qi. Qi is translated as spirit of the universal life force energy, or energy of the life that circulate and permeate the world that we live in, as air and breath. They believe the physical world have the Qi because everything is alive, everything is connecting, and everything is changing.
As Pier House and Hotel Brooklyn Bridge in the USA, it's an example of having a good feng shui in our space, which providing natural ventilation that filters harbour breezes through the building from the park to the street. It's believed to bring happiness and success to our life as we have a good flow of energy Qi interacts with our surroundings. Yin and Yang symbol, also known as the Tai Chi symbol. The concept of yin and yang has a long history. Yin and yang is a complex relational concept in Chinese culture that has developed over thousands of years. The oldest records of the yin and yang principle are found in the Zhou, also called the I Ching or Book of Changes, in the 9th century BCE during the Western Zhou dynasty. Yin and yang must interact. Sometimes the yin moves to the yang side. Sometimes yang moves to the yin side. Only then is there change in life, and this is sustainability that created essence, geomancy, birth concept of 8 trigrams.
Chinese we say 一有太极，事生两仪，两仪生四象，四象生八卦。This means is this generate the 2 primary forms. The 2 primary forms generate the 4 images. The 4 images generate the 8 trigrams. The 8 trigrams determine good Feng and misFeng. Good Feng and misFeng create the great fields of action, and then the 8 trigrams generate the 64 highgrams.
The theory of the 5 elements, Wuxing, often shortened to 5 elements, is the concept in Chinese philosophy conceiving the world as dynamic states or phases of constant change. The 5 elements are metal, wood, water, fire, earth. This order of presentation is known as the days of the week sequence. Wuxing separates 2 natural circles. The first is productive cycle or mutual generation. Fire created earth. Earth turns to metal. Metal enhances water. Water nourishes wood. Wood feeds fire. In contrast, the other is destructive cycle or mutual overcoming. Wood weakens earth. Earth weakens water. Water puts down fire. Fire melts metal. Metal cuts wood.
Let's move over to the office in TU Dublin Grangegorman campus. It's a Green accommodation, and we will have a look with a few points cooperate with Feng Shui principle rule in this office layout.
Ireland's climate is southwest weather, which means the wind goes from southwest to the north. In this office, the position of the sidewall in the southwest that deals with the wind problem. Turn to Qi movement. In this case, the Qi flow is a circular movement, and some space directly gets busy energy, and some once have stagnant Qi. Also, some seats are under a beam that could affect workers' different mental health problems at that time. The next review is the most important part to define Feng Shui harmony with Yin and Yang. The natural light direction is the best way to find the problem space in order to modify the space energy. Light brings us hope, power, and positive energy. Light is an important element between outdoor and indoor space. Secondly, Feng Shui teaches us that the positions of objects in a room matter, and the outside environment greatly affects the flow. Feng Shui taboo is the best way to find a specific location problem and the invisible force of negative energy. In fact, the rectangle and square are the most used area shapes in logo design to divide into different areas. The reason for its popularity is that it is a trusted familiar shape that represents honesty, solidity, and stability. However, the rectangle and square shape also create the sharp corner and invisible force of poison arrows everywhere. In Feng Shui perspective, it is like a knife point to you anytime. The graph demonstrates most of the problems with office design. For example, sharp corner, poison arrow, shan qi, direct busy energy facing the window without support. Under a beam or structure, those problems could create some negative force and invisible energy. It could let you feel anxiety, pressure, or emotional problems within your psyche and can have damaging long-term effects on our ability to function.
The Bagua is the Feng Shui energy map. It is the main principle of the Feng Shui practice and one of the most powerful tools we use. An 8-side energy map, the Bagua is an ancient and profound instrument with almost limitless implications. The map gives you a specific way to enhance the energy of the life sectors, while can understand with the Feng Shui elements affect certain sectors. As we can see from the office layout, using the Bagua map can clarify the position of a area and the center. The 8-side direction has its own 5 elements as well. Continually find each element in its own location, and then we can start to redesign the design principle of the Feng Shui furniture. In addition, the 5-element theory Wuxing is related to its shapes and color range. Also, it can set in each space, including the type of furniture, material, and colors. In the world of the Feng Shui, each shapes and materials are all experience of specific energy and element. Materials or the nature of the surface used in different types of environments play a crucial role in determining the strength of the qi at the same time.
For instance, there are 3 main materials we mostly use into space, such as concrete, wood, and metal. Concrete and wood are the yang force, also with the earth element and the wood element, respectively. These 2 materials are bringing positive qi energy, slow down the movement, and create a calm atmosphere that represents safety, peace, stability, flexibility, growth, and vitality into our space. Hence, metal is the yin force with the metal element that make active from stagnant energy and speed up the qi flow. Also, it enhances efficiency and productivity in an office environment. Turning to object materials, we often use as fabric, glass, and mirror. Fabric is the yang force with wood element, and it is a good choice to rejuvenate the environment when used to a limited extent. Glass and mirror are the yin force with the water element. Glass is one of those materials that is not associated with negative energy. It can speed up the slow qi. Mirrors are very powerful materials in Feng Shui. It can reflect anything, that even if there is negative energy as well. In addition, it can expand the space, make the brightness higher, more spacious, and adjust the flow of qi or energy. However, one of the materials we should not use in any space is plastic. Plastic blocks the qi movement and energy, is not well air ventilated, and is not a natural resource. So if you want to increase qi in your environment, avoid usage of plastics in any form. As Feng Shui color, which idea comes from each of the 5 elements. Their color range is related to their own feature and characteristics. As the wooden, earth and metal elements are associated with brown, green, yellow, and white color, they are suitable as frequency spaces for kitchens and meeting areas and suitable for cubicle furniture. These elements represent flexibility, healing, strength, aid digestion, happiness, and health. This is the main principle of the interaction between the Feng Shui concept and nature.
The fire element is related to red, orange, pink, and purple. That is showing enthusiastic, openness, sociality, and love. The fire element more suited for using in the house space, while the office space is suitable for decoration only. The last one is the most important element, because Feng Shui is all about the chief movement, the water element, shape and function. could use in any space. For example, the idea of a sliding door set in the printing area that enhances the high energy movement and improves the air circulation from the office.